This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
Hey, yo.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true.
Because I'm better than you, and you know it.
In the back, there are men and women, seasoned professionals, dues paid in full, gunning to be the best.
We're wrestlers in a wrestling ring. Let's just freaking wrestle.
The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
All right, this is going to be a little awkward. First show of a new era. New era. Why is he wanking his hand? Anyway, hey, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by just me, just my fat little ass. But still on Automatic, Spotify, YouTube, and HeroClub.com or Hero-Club.com. Talk about professional wrestling, both in the mainstream and the independent scene, live on YouTube. Yeah, it's gonna feel weird. My name's Matty J. That is TWK.
Hello, Wisconsin!
And Shintigercurl.
Let me talk to ya. That's right, monkeys. We're making a debut here on old YouTube, and you can't. And if you're gonna do this, you need the king of the Kavorka. That's right, the Friday Night Delight himself, L.A. Knight. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm the #1 draft pick, dummies. Yeah, I'm talking to you too, dummy. I'm the #1 draft pick. I'm gonna go to Raw and win that shiny gold belt. That is my destiny. Oh, for LA Knight, and that's not an opinion. That is undisputed.
God damn it! Oh wow! Wow!
Ah, my foot down. Give me my Spider-Man underoos. I'm being undisputed.
Wow! From Eli Drake to Roderick Strong.
No, not Roderick Strong. Breeze.
Fair. It's Breeze. It is Breeze.
Yeah, undisputed.
Has there been a new episode of The Party since Roderick Strong's debuted?
Nope.
Not yet. No.
I hope Breeze brings that impression back. I am begging him to.
Tweet at him. He'll probably do it.
Might just have to do that.
May as well. Hello, JC. Yeah, this is a new thing. We might need to go to the Twitch to let people know. Yo, we're over here now.
Yeah, I put the address in the chat last week. If they didn't know, then I think that's on them at this point.
Sorry, folks. We're not there anymore. Anyway, there's a show that is about to happen. My show. We got our clip of the week. We're gonna get to that. Some news, some dynamite. That's about it. And us jackasses doing some stuff and things.
And stuff.
Yes. Now it's telling me we recommended using audio bit rate is currently lower than recommended. Bit rate.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I ignore it and everything turns out fine.
Fair. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
This is, the last time I streamed on YouTube, I didn't have half of this shit. So this is very interesting.
Yeah, as long as you're not dropping frames, everything's will be fine. Trust me.
Fair enough. Shall we get to it, boys and girls? I think we should.
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah.
If we don't get to it, someone's going to be called a dummy.
Dummy, yeah.
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 Those have been following me on Twitter know I've been playing Fortnite with Mace and TJ Omega, and there are highlight videos. And every time a poor unfortunate soul gets in front of us and it got eliminated, well,
Dummy, yeah.
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 Correct.
Yep.
Speaking of dummies, MJF thought he was able to fuck around and not find out, but no. He wanted Sammy Guevara to lay down for a shitload of money so that Reign of Terror could continue. What about that? Yeah, Sammy won against Darby. They pulled an Eddie Guerrero. It was funny, but I was like, oh, Larry, that's got to be some shit. Until Tony Schiavone decided to pipe up. So we join in on whatever happened there on Wednesday. Take a listen.
Oh, this can't get any better. Please, boys, beat the living hell out of each other. It's only going to make this moment better for me and Sammy, baby. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the main event of Double or Nothing. So, monkey boy, you can grab a banana and shove it where the sun don't shine. And Darby, you can go back to doing what you do best, and that's using tears to play with yourself while you listen to My Chemical Romance. Because you two boys are going back to the undercard where you belong, baby. Because you both suck. Just like everybody watching at home sucks. Just like all you fans suck live in this arena.
Actually,
What do you want?
listen up, you prick.
You can't talk to me like that.
I just did. Actually, I just talked to Tony Khan and Sammy Guevara. By winning the Pillars tournament, you've earned the title shot at Double or Nothing against MJF. Congratulations. But you may not be the only one. Tony has just told me that next week on Dynamite, there's going to be a tag team match where Jungle Boy and Darby Allin will face you two guys. And if you two guys can win, I have no doubt, Max, you will. If you two guys can win, then the match will be as advertised, you two, for the world title. But if Jungle Boy and Darby can win, then coming up at Double or Nothing on pay-per-view in the month of May, it'll be a Pillars four-way match.
Whoa! Whoa! Ridiculous!
And have a nice day.
There you go. So essentially, it's a tag team match, and we have our four-way at Double or Nothing.
It may be just me, guys, but I think I was under the distinct impression that Tony Schiavone was a bit biased when he made that announcement.
No.
No! Really?
No,
Just a little bit.
Get out of town!
Not Tony Schiavone. You just called it right down the middle right there. That's what it does. He shows no bias ever.
Yeah, especially, and he was very professional, especially when he got that prick on his finger. So,
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. He said, "You prick." It's because he, pricked his finger on the microphone.
it's just me. It's just me.
Yeah, it's probably nothing. But by the way, you guys want a pickle?
I can actually go for a pickle, especially one that's kosher.
I wouldn't mind a pickle.
Unfortunately, they're all sold out.
Yeah, that's the thing. What a week! What a week! Where do we start? How about we start on Monday?
Yeah, with visiting WWE Raw, none other than CM Punk.
All true, and he was kicked out, but not by the man you would think, not Triple H. In fact, he sought an audience with the chief creative officer, and he asked to stick around. He got permission, quote unquote, and then Vince found out, and Well, Vince is still a petty son of a bitch because he ordered Punk the fuck out.
Get him out of here.
But
So
Dad, he could bring in so much money if we just come up with a deal for him.
no, get him out of here.
All right, well, I guess we can. I guess we got to get rid of him. But I know a good guy we can replace him with. I think his name is Phillip Brooks.
Good old Pepsi Phil. So yeah, apparently he just happened to be on a plane ride back to Chicago with some of the wrestlers, and they just so happened to bring him backstage. I'm sure this has no way of him, trying to garner interest for himself and trying to send a message to the elite.
He was literally to our knowledge, this is literally, hey, this is him seeing some old buddies. That's it.
He also mended fences with The Miz.
And tried to mend some fences with more people. Just didn't have the time.
Is he still friends with Kofi?
No idea.
I would assume so.
Okay then.
So yeah, more on the Punk situation as it develops, I suppose.
Shame he can't mend the fences with the elite.
Hopefully,
you know what?
we can talk things out in the next couple of weeks.
There was that meeting with Chris Jericho, and everyone said it went fine. So
Yeah.
who knows?
I mean that by the fact that, according to reports, he's not allowed to have any contact with the elite.
I haven't read that. I have read that they aren't interested in seeing him at the
That
moment.
too. But I heard that he was interested, but the higher ups told him he's not allowed to have contact with them.
Hey, TK, don't fuck around on this one. If he wants to meet the elite, get security. Then, let him meet,
But yeah, just put him in a room with Eddie Kingston. They will not. They'll all behave.
That's what I meant by security, by the way.
Okay.
Actual security.
Well, I guess now it's time to get to the thing where everyone wants us to talk about, and that is the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt.
And for folks who didn't really care or were under a rock for the entire week, here is the picture of the championship in a black background. But this is from WWEshop.com.
I'll say, aesthetically, it looks nice.
I'll say this. The idea of it, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of. It's a consolation prize. They're splitting up the brands, and Cody's going to have like this, or whoever holds this, it's the B belt again, or the C belt, because the B belt's with Roman. All valid, and I've been decrying those things. I mean, hey, would have been a whole hell of a lot easier to sell this belt if Roman lost his at fucking Mania. But that's neither here nor there. Fuck Vince McMahon.
Now we have 3 world titles on 2 shows.
Aesthetically, I was a bit hesitant for it, but after looking at it for a bit, it's grown on me. I like it.
The one complaint we had on Monday, because I was talking to Mace about it, was the belt was too shiny, a lot of glare when it was first revealed, a lot of shininess to it. I'm like, I'm waiting first for clear pictures to get a good thing. Obviously, the middle, the WWE logo in the middle is jarring, and it's very much a corporate son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's probably like the conceit they had to make. Like, okay, we'll give you your logo, we'll allow you to put the logo on the belt. Just let's have a unique design for once.
Yeah, because after the last 7-8 years of the same goddamn belt design across how
Literally
many
a logo on a strap.
And it's the fact that Triple H had a hand in this because, come on, it's big gold.
It is big gold. That is the biggest thing. The shape reminds you of the WCW World Heavyweight title. So there is that. Yeah. There's also, I would say the side plates that were fairly well and do remind me of Big Gold, but work very well with that. I also got some vibes out of the old versions of the WWF title.
Yeah, I could kind of see it
with some of the design things and all that stuff. Like some of the what's a good word? I need a good word here, but you know what I mean at this point.
Yeah, it looks prestigious,
It looks good.
but its purpose, I'm with you on that, Matty.
This is
And after the draft, I'm now worried that Cody might actually win this belt, which would, that would not be good.
it is a worry, but the current rumored front runner to be its first holder is Seth freaking Rollins.
That would be a great choice.
For me, it would either be Seth or LA Knight.
I feel like I wish LA Knight was presented more as a main eventer, but that could be a good way to get him there.
There have been rumors that he is the front runner to be Mr. Money in the Bank this year. So, it's a shame it's not one of the big two belts, but LA Knight needs some gold around his waist. I mean, proper gold.
I would 100% agree with that.
Draft him. They're drafting where Austin Theory's going to be. Have Austin Theory versus Eli Drake. Eli Drake wins. Austin Theory's a dummy. I'm not going to hit the button again, folks. Don't worry.
Do you want me to go through the draft? Because I have the results right here.
Yeah, we may as well talk about that before we get to the good shit.
Let's see. First up, SmackDown got Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman. And
No
then Raw got Cody
Usos.
Rhodes.
No Usos, you'll note.
Yeah. And then Raw immediately got Cody Rhodes. So those two are split.
Yep, which makes him going after that belt all the more likely. And no.
Agreed. And then
No,
SmackDown
right
got-
now his main focus is Bork Laser. And the way I see it is I'm not the biggest fan of going after this new belt that's not going to do anything. And there is, of course, the thought of, well, it's not the championship that makes the man, it's the man that makes the championship. And I'm like, that's still lame duck. However, if you're going to go this way, my big suggestion is have Brock versus Cody be a round one match for that tournament. Because you know there's going to be a tournament to determine that champ. There should be.
Definitely should be. Guess we'll have to wait on that. But the only way Cody can now face Roman is if he wins Money in the Bank. Or we have to wait until WrestleMania next year for him to win the Rumble again.
If he wins the Rumble, he's got to go Broadway. He's got to go wire to wire.
Yeah. No number 30, obvious shit. No. He goes in, he does it.
And it's not like he's not willing to do it. It's Cody friggin' Rhodes, my dudes. He will demand number one.
I just have to wonder if the reaction for him winning at WrestleMania 40 will be worth the wait.
It won't. I'll be blunt. It won't.
Because the fans were ready this year. I have to wonder if he'll be able to get anywhere near that reaction next year.
He won't.
He won't. And I love
This
Cody
year
Rhodes.
was the year to do it. McMahon fucked it up.
Well, following up in the next draft pick, SmackDown got Bianca Belair, which means they now have the Raw Women's title on SmackDown.
And the SmackDown champ will go to Raw, and we'll have to do a swap thing, which is stupid as fuck. Moving on.
Then Raw got Becky Lynch. Then SmackDown got the Street Profits. Raw then got Imperium, which means they now have the Intercontinental title on Raw.
And, of course, Austin Theory's part of the pool that goes to Raw next week, so he'll probably be drafted to that. Change of scenery for both. That's not a bad thing.
Especially for Walter, considering who's on Raw for now, anyway.
Who?
Bobo Lashley.
Oh, yes.
Very true. For now.
SmackDown then got Edge. Raw got Riddle. SmackDown got Lashley. Raw got Drew McIntyre. SmackDown then got the OC, which is AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, and Mia Yim.
And AJ's still laid up, I assume.
Nope, he's back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Great.
He returned, did it for the phenomenal forearm. No deal on when his official first match will be, but he's back on television.
Raw then got The Miz. SmackDown then got Damage Control.
Meh.
Then Raw got Shinsuke Nakamura. SmackDown then got Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And then Raw got the NXT Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell.
Not the names we're all expecting, obviously, but there was another half of the draft happening on Monday.
There was also supplemental picks. Raw got the Viking Raiders. Raw got Dexter Lumis, and then Candice LeRae. And then Maximum Male Models, Zoe Stark, JD McDonough, Apollo Crews, Natalia, Chelsea Green, and Sonya Deville. Following that, SmackDown got Hit Row and Lacey Evans.
SmackDown got a Raw deal with that one.
Oh, yeah, they got hosed in the online.
Lacey Evans is bad enough, but shit row? Really?
I wonder if Lacey will get repackaged after this draft.
Though, would that make it repackaged number 70 now? Is that what it is?
I think it might be...
No, number 80. It's number 80. I'm sorry.
Yeah, number 80.
I think you can get a free sandwich from Subway with that many repackages.
Should have like 2 or 3 of them by now.
With chips.
And a
All
free
of
drink.
the chips.
And a free drink. So yeah, the Raw definitely got the better end of the deal, especially with the NXT call-ups.
Wait, is Michael Cole still on SmackDown?
Yes.
To our knowledge, yes.
Which means
Good.
yes, he'll still be ranting about Flop Dollar.
Thank you. Now that is best in life. That's worth it just for the trade. Just for that. Just for Cole shitting on him relentlessly.
Just because he's channeling your rage against him?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, shit. Will your rage against certain people ever subside?
Never.
Never change, Shin. Never change. So yeah, that's part 1 of the draft. Part 2 will obviously be on Monday, and I'm sure SmackDown will hopefully get some better picks.
Nothing else to say there. Moving right along.
Moving right along to WWE in their latest lawsuit.
Oh boy, and it's bad. And no, it's not the crazy bullshit one that's been flopping around. That's like $3 billion because someone decided to be, had a wild hair up their ass. No, it's not that. This one's legit. They're suing over racism.
And they seem to have a lot of evidence to back this stuff up. It's former WWE writer Brittany Abrams says she was fired from WWE last year in retaliation for pushing back against racism, as well as racist and stereotypical pitches in the writer's room. According to court documents, the suit was filed Monday in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York. This comes from ESPN.com, by the way. Let's see. In the suit, Abrams alleges that during her WWE employment, several writers made racist pitches, one of which included the idea of a backstory for Saudi Arabian-born wrestler Mansoor, who now knows Mansoor, having secretly orchestrated the attacks of 9/11. It should be noted, by the way, just like to say this myself, Mansoor at the time of 9/11 was around 6 years old.
6.
So yeah, this is racist as fuck, and it should also be noted that around this time that she's talking about this pitch being made against Mansoor, Mustafa Ali wanted to ask for his release due to wanting to be put into a gimmick he could never do. Gee, I wonder what that could have been now, knowing this. Jeez Louise. Let's see. Also, back to ESPN.com. Also in the suit, Abrams claims that a writer continually penned racist and stereotypical jargon for WWE Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, who is black. She also alleges that there was a push for a Nigerian-born wrestler, Apollo Crews, to speak with an over-the-top Nigerian accent, and there was an idea to rebrand a white wrestler as a hunter who hunted him down and imprisoned other wrestlers, primarily those who were black.
Getting very heavy Colonel De Beers vibes from that.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. Let's see. Abraham's claims she was fired from WWE in 2022 because she took home a commemorative chair from WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, even though there was an open practice among WWE employees, and she witnessed white employees doing the very same thing without punishment. Let's see. In the years prior to plaintiff making a complaint of discrimination, WWE did not subject employees to disciplinary action in response to taking the removable temporary seating limited edition WrestleMania arena chairs from the WrestleMania events, Sells wrote in the complaint.
So, fire Vince McMahon, Endeavor.
Yeah, it's just Oh boy, not a lot of good
Straight
stuff. And
up.
there were also saw in different websites they noted other horrible incidents that occurred. So look those up if you want to be horrified. It's not really all that surprising knowing who's at the top of the food chain there. Sounds like normal Vince McMahon bullshit to us, really.
Fire Vince McMahon.
As
Fire
a
Vince
reminder.
McMahon.
As a reminder to some of the younger folks who don't know, I would like to remind people that Vincent Kennedy McMahon used the N-word on a live pay-per-view in front of Booker T.
In Detroit at the Joe Louis Arena.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a mark of pride there, T-Dub. That's you made it
No,
sound like
that's
it's a mark of pride.
It's not. It's like, that's where he said it. He had the gall to say that in Detroit at the Joe Louis Arena.
Yeah. He was trying to be cool with Cena, and he seemed very at ease with using the N-word.
A bit too much, if you know what we mean, and I think you do. Just,
As Dave Chappelle once said, as a person who uses that word a lot, trust me, Vince McMahon says that word a lot.
let's also not forget the gimmick that he once gave to Tony Atlas, Saba Simba.
Yeah, Tony Atlas, Saba Simba.
He literally walked out with a spear and shield.
If Vince had his way, Tony would have pierced his nose and had a bone run through it.
Ugh, I have very little doubt of that. Just like this really is like tip of the iceberg compared to like I'm sure all the other gimmicks that they've run through. Like Jesus Christ, this is not surprising at all. And as Matty pointed out, we can only hope that this finally has some disciplinary action towards Vince McMahon. But due to the fact that the head of Endeavor loves Vince McMahon, I am doubtful. But I guess we'll see, depending on how much damage this lawsuit causes. Because as we learned from Fox News, if you cause enough damage with the lawsuit, things can happen.
Fire Vince McMahon.
We can only hope.
That's it. Like that's all I got to say on the whole thing. Fire Vince McMahon.
You know, it all comes from the top. At the end of the day. So, yeah, let's see what else we got on the list.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah, new Dark Side of the Ring. The episodes have been officially announced. Let's just pull that up right quick. Here we go, via digitalspy.com. Scroll down here. Here we go. Episodes
Jeez.
include, here's
There
the
we
full
go.
episode list. Chris Candido and Tammy Switch.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nadia
Nice.
TA.
Yeah.
Good.
Adrian Adonis.
Great.
Dork the Clown. I assume that
Ooh.
means Matt Bourne.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. We all love some Matt Bourne.
Guy was a hell of a promo cutter.
Mm-hmm.
Junkyard Dog.
Dark
JYD.
Side of the Ring on Junkyard Dog? Huh.
Okay. Might find out some stuff about JYD.
Here's something where it might need 2 or 3 parts for this guy. Marty Jannetty.
Good luck keeping all that entire list in about an hour.
I wish they could get Shawn Michaels to be interviewed about that. I'm sure he has stories.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. My episode's not going to be that bad. I mean, there was that one time I jacked off in front of a standee of Laura Croft at a Blockbuster, but that's perfectly fine. Perfectly all right.
Moving on from that, we have Bam Bam Bigelow.
Okay, Bammer.
Abdullah the Butcher.
Been waiting for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy's got some really bad STD spreading via his blood. The Graham Family. And WCW Bash at the Beach 2000.
Oh.
Do I need to be reminded of how important that one was? What happened at that one?
All right, so during the match.
Well, let's put it this way. Long story short, Vince Russo.
All right, here's what happened. Hulk Hogan and Jeff Jarrett were announced for a world title match.
That's the one where Jeff Jarrett laid down for Hogan.
Yep. And then later on, Vince Russo came out and said, "I'm firing Hulk Hogan, that bald bastard." And then Hulk Hogan got offended because he was called bald. What?
So basically, we have to suffer through an hour of Vince Russo again.
And Jeff Jarrett, I'm sure.
Okay, bro. Here's the deal, bro. He was bald already, bro. I was just telling everybody what everybody knew, bro, and was going to leave with Swerve, and Hogan didn't play ball, bro. Perfect storytelling.
And speaking of something that's going to have some...
Yeah, but before you do, everything Vince Russo is going to say.
I'll take bull for 200.
Moving on.
Yep, take everything with a grain of salt. Next, the best of the Super Juniors has been announced.
Nice.
Yep, both blocks. In Block A, we have Kushida, Ryusuke Taguchi, Lio Rush, Doki, Hiromu Takahashi, Teton, TJP, Taiji Shimori Show, and Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Well, we know who's not going to get any points in Block A.
Teton?
Dookie.
Yeah.
He could win a match.
I guess
The only match he could ever win is a match against himself in a mirror.
He could get a surprise victory over Bailey. He could. Watch.
Cheetah, we told you about laying off the drugs during the Wrestle-Cast.
Yeah. Anyways, in Block B, we have El Desperado, Master Wato, Kevin Knight, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Bushi, Robbie Eagles, Francesco Akira, Dan Maloney, and Clark Connors.
This might be the most diverse. It might be the most diverse best of the Super Juniors we've ever seen, because we got a lot of guys from a lot of different companies.
Yeah, this is the first time we've had this in a while because of all the lockdowns and all that and the COVID. So it's been a while since we've gone back to like 2017, 2018 era Super Juniors.
Mm-hmm.
But now things opened up. They're able to get some more foreigners in here. Now we definitely got some diversity here, as you put out. It's not just all New Japan stars. We got people from like Impact as well as some other companies.
ROH, AEW.
Should be some good stuff. I can't wait. Just going to be some really good Super Junior radness, because Super Juniors always delivers on high match quality. And you know what else delivered high match quality?
Mm-hmm.
Last week's Stardom All-Star Queendom show, which saw all the titles that were on the line switch hands, which means Mercedes Moné is no longer the IWGP Women's Champion.
But she has re-signed with New Japan or Bushi Road, so there's that.
That she has.
Good.
And one thing that really surprised me is that Tam Nakano won the World of Stardom title since Julia was only about 100 or so days in her reign. Only had about, I think, like 2 or 3 defenses. So that was really shocking. Yeah, it was just... it was a good surprise, but still surprising nonetheless. And one thing that's even more surprising is Tam Nakano's first opponent for her title. She'll be defending the title, I believe, at New Blood 8 against Tam Nakano.
I got nothing to say on this one. Like, you watched it, I couldn't have watched it.
I know.
Didn't have the time.
Yep, we're going to see Tam Nakano versus Tam Nakano.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah, I'm wondering what the fuck.
Well, there was a press conference and everything. On one side of the table, you saw Tam Nakano. On the other side of the table, you saw Tam Nakano.
Cheetah, lay off the goddamn drugs.
Do I have to get the video?
Yes. While you do, though, what's the next thing on the list?
Well, next thing on my list is... New Japan Pro Wrestling Resurgence, May 21st. It's going to be a tournament for the first ever. I believe it's the I can't remember, the NJPW Strong Women's title, I believe it is.
Oh, okay. So on the North American side. Gotcha.
It's going to be Willa Nightingale versus Momo Kogo and Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Vaquier.
So Willow versus Mercedes Moné in the final. Got it.
Or Momo Kogo. One of those two, definitely. See, I'm going to find the video of Tam and Tam.
By the way, if I do, I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I'm in burnout mode when it comes to wrestling right now.
It
Straight
happens.
up. I watch Dynamite. It is fun, and then I do my other shit. So, also the NHL playoffs are on, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are taking on the Lightning, and it's tied 1-1 as of recording this as we're live right now.
It's fine. It's fine.
And T-Dub is legit looking for that video, huh?
He is searching for it.
It looks like he may have found it. All right, let's take a look at this. The fuck? So it's who versus who?
Tam Nakano defending the World of Stardom Championship against Tam Nakano.
This feels like Stolen Identity 2.
Yeah, this is... I want to take her face off.
Those don't know, the second
fuck?
Tam Nakano is played by Nao Ishiwaka, who was previously from Ice Ribbon. And right now, Ice Ribbon is bleeding wrestlers because the talent there do not like the current president. And it's really a shame because Ice Ribbon used to be like one of the go-to places for women's wrestling. And speaking of women's wrestling, Miyu Yamashita is hosting a seminar in Houston, Texas. So if you're a wrestler, you want to get some know-how on how to be a good wrestler, be sure to go to that seminar. And if you want more information, be able to tag Double J Blake on Twitter and Instagram.
Good. We need more attention.
Oh,
Yes. And I'm glad my buddy is doing well with his teachings.
Oh, I forgot to mention we got a grudge match potentially in the future, a massive crossover of epic proportions.
Is this Wrestling Games Grand Prix related?
No, it's actually AEW related.
Ooh.
Nani?
Yeah, a few weeks ago, I forgot to mention this. Apparently, someone has violently challenged Orange Cassidy for the international title.
Is it Charlie?
No, it's someone much more dangerous. And what
Minoru
they've done.
Suzuki?
No, even Suzuki wouldn't want to face this guy.
Is it Kenny McWild?
No, not Kenny McWild. I wish this guy is. He used to be a honored veteran, gone up in the rings with some of the best young talent in the business, but that attack on Orange Cassidy was. The guy's a fucking psychopath. That's what he is.
All right, who you got?
None other than wrestling legend. Sometime in the future, Orange Cassidy will defend his title against wrestling legend and icon Yoshihiko.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was going this way.
Yep,
I doesn't have the balls to book that match.
I saw the footage of him just doing an interview, and then Yoshihiko just came out of nowhere and just. Doesn't he know that you're not supposed to do that to people? Like, Yoshihiko, you're supposed to be a professional. God damn, why would you do this?
Let me guess. It was a light slap to the face, and I even Orange OC couldn't even feel.
I can't even describe what he did. It was so brutal. Like,
It's usually the opposite, folks. It's usually the opposite.
Not since Nails beating the shit out of Big Boss Man have I been this disgusted.
He's only kidding, folks. It's OC and Yoshihiko. It's a comedy match.
Tony Khan does not have the testicles to book this match. Because he's worried that Yoshihiko is going to take that international title all the way back to DDT Pro.
Well, Yoshihiko is he's still a fucking legend. He may be crazy, but the guy can go in the ring.
All right, now let's get to AEW Dynamite from Sunrise, Florida.
Florida.
I know what I said. And it was to start off with the international title, OC versus Bandito. And OC is coming into this match with 19 title defenses. I also like how the commentary put over Bandito's mask training, saying that he always trains wearing a mask, so that way once he's in the ring, he's used to it already. It doesn't affect his breathing, which is something that I do hear masked wrestlers legitimately do.
That's what I've heard as well.
I'm going to say it right now. International title may be the strongest book title in the entire company.
One of the strongest in wrestling right now, I'll bet.
Yeah, it's easily one of the strongest, considering that it's defended almost every single week. Every match is a banger after banger after banger, and you just, in every match, you're thinking, oh, this could be the one where OC loses, and it's a title ring you actually don't want to see end because, number one, you love Orange Cassidy. Number two, all these matches are great. It's just, we haven't had a title reign this good for the mid-card since Miro was TNT champion.
Yeah. And and like Jade, they're not squash matches. They're actual competitive matches with world-class talent.
Indeed. And just so many good spots this match. I love when OC put Bandito's finger guns into his own pockets. Love that. And Bandito is the first ever person to escape from the mousetrap.
Really?
Yes.
Well, goddamn.
So they're starting to show that OC is starting to get some wear and tear in his body from all these title defenses. It's starting to wear on him. It's only going to be a matter of time before somebody takes advantage.
Especially after that match he had with Buddy and his fucked up hand. So.
Oh, yes. And it was took both an Orange Punch and a Beach Break combo back-to-back for Orange Cassidy to win. Absolutely stellar stuff here. And, of course, after the match, OC gave Bandito some Ray-Bans to wear. Because that's what OC loves to do with his opponents. Get him to wear sunglasses afterwards.
I hope this becomes a thing between Cassidy and Bandito.
Well, just have to wait later on for that, I suppose. But if the shades are good enough for Shibata, they're good enough for everyone else, I say.
Yeah. Took him a couple of seconds to get it on the face, though.
Oh, yeah, with the mask on, it can be a little difficult.
Yeah, a little tough. But he got it eventually.
Yeah.
Then Adam Cole has a backstage promo. He is not a happy chappy. And then afterwards, OC and Bandito will just walk in for no reason.
Okay. And walk off. That's it.
Bandito. And then Bandito. Okay.
Walks off.
Then we get a backstage promo with Jungle Boy and Darby Allin. They try to squash the proverbial beef, but it doesn't look like it is. Following that, we get Jeff Jarrett versus Dax, the Axe Harwood, a.k.a. FTR Bald.
Pretty good match.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, as Jeff Jarrett is making his way to the ring, all the referees come out and immediately eject Jeff Jarrett's teammates. And overall, it was a rather decent match. Very much a fundamental focused one right here, very Southern style.
Like
And
you
then
do.
out of nowhere, Sanjay Dutt interferes and helps Jeff Jarrett stroke his way to victory.
That was the name of the finish.
That came out so wrong.
Phrasing, dude. What the fuck?
What? I'm just saying that Jarrett stroked his way
He
to
hit
victory.
the stroke to win the matchup, not stroking his way. You're making it sound like he's a goddamn old perv.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm saying that he stroked Dax to win.
Dave! Say it right. He utilized his finishing maneuver called the stroke to achieve victory.
That's what I said.
Dave! You didn't say it like that. You made it sound like an old perv. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on.
Here's one that makes you happy, Matty. Tony Khan announces the Owen Hart Cup will start in Double or Nothing and will take place exclusively in Canada, including at a show you're attending.
Yeah, Forbidden Door will have a matchup. We'll have a matchup there, and the finals will have to happen at the arena in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Thank you for allowing me the dramatic pause.
Yep, unlike Tony Khan, you remember the dramatic pause. Show some respect to Lance Storm, Tony Khan.
You probably didn't know, though.
Yeah.
To be fair.
He was at some of those ECW shows.
Well, it's been a long time. He's an old fuck.
He's only in his 40s.
He's an old fuck.
40s isn't old.
T-Dub, I'm about to feel older. Allow me to call him an old fuck, because at this point, I'm going to be called an old fuck at 40. All right?
No.
So I guess I'm an old fuck to you, huh, Matty?
Well, you know, it is what it is.
You're only as old as you feel. After all, look at Sting. He doesn't feel old.
God damn it, Slick Rick, you son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett, the AEW equivalent of Herbert from Family Guy. I blame T-Dub for this image.
Time for somebody to choke on my slap nuts.
Hey, Mr. Dax the Axe. Heard you want to feel the stroke.
God damn it, there's no phrasing anymore.
Come on, Dax. Don't make me wait now, baby.
Stroke me, stroke me, stroke!
I hate it here so much.
Get your
Anyway,
fat ass
so-
back here.
God damn it, both of you, stop it.
Moving on to Wardlow versus some guy. We never got an introduction. He
Nope.
murdered him.
Squash?
And I just love Arn's face during the Powerbomb Symphony, just like, ooh, nasty.
Yeah, he had that look. Oh, god damn. I said end it, not end his life. Damn.
And then we got a good promo from Mr. Arn Anderson where he called Wardlow AEW's Dynasty. Some strong words there, Arn.
After the couple of failed attempts there, I gotta hit this. Just really, Arn? Really?
I know you're just trying to put him over, but we'll see. We will see. It'll be nice if he is, but we shall see. That's about as positive I can be on that.
Fair enough.
Luchador Christian Cage walked all the way to the ring, and then Christian Cage is like, nah.
Nope.
By the way, I saw someone on Twitter suggesting that Christian Cage should feud with Punk, but I don't think Punk is ready for a turtleneck Christian.
No, not yet.
Very few people are.
Ever since he started wearing the turtleneck, he's gone to a new level of viciousness of just on that microphone. Just, holy hell, he holds nothing back. Punk don't want that smoke.
He does not want it. He don't want that smoke.
Then we got a backstage promo with Sammy Guevara and MJF where they exchange a vest and a scarf. It was nice and wholesome. And they even hugged.
And kissed.
That they did. It was beautiful. It was cool. It was just nice and wholesome.
And off camera, you could see Tay just giving them the stink eye.
Oh, we'll hear from her later on.
Oh, we will.
And then we got the dynamite debut of RJ City, someone who I've been a fan of for over a decade. He finally made it to TV,
and he's dead.
No! Also,
God.
they announced that because of this attack, there'll be no Hey EW tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so, yeah, RJ City, after they didn't want to get the number of that truck.
I'm actually legitimately upset that there's no Hey EW because me and my best friend, every Sunday, we'd go get Taco Bell, come back, and we watch Hey EW every Sunday. That was our routine. Now it's ruined. Fuck you, BBCC. Fucking British bastards.
Well, they're not British. They're just, Blackpool Combat Club. That's what it is.
And I'm pretty sure Yuta kicked him and he said, "Your show sucks."
It's the opposite of sucks. It is the best thing on that whole YouTube channel.
It's an awkward comedy and it's funny as hell.
It's the best thing ever. Especially last week with David Arquette, where he could not stop giggling.
Well, you got to remember, Yuta is a little shit.
As Danielson pointed out, and I'm not kidding, David Arquette literally, if he wasn't giggling, he was trying to show off his WCW World Heavyweight title.
He was corpsing hard.
And somehow, RJ City kept a straight face during the whole thing. That's a professional right there.
I'll have to look at that.
Like during the whole thing, he was trying to keep on holding up the belt, and RJ's like, no, that's copyright. Just absolutely brilliant. And then we go from that to Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara. MJF announced that he has his own brand of pickles, which is now sold out.
Yeah, he actually plugged them during his press conference, post-match press conference, showing off some pickles after that Iron Man match. And there was a deal, he made money, and all of the pickles are gone from that particular person's company.
And let's see, another thing I have here. Schiavone is livid at MJF's pickles because he's like, this is supposed to be a wrestling match, and you're talking about pickles! Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that Max should have done a Rick and Morty joke just to fuck with
Tony.
Schiavone.
Oh, it would have been hilarious.
What joke?
Come on, Rick. Come on, Tony. I'm Pickle Max. I got pickles.
You know what? It could have been worse. Shit pickle. That's all I'm going to say there.
So, at one point, Sammy, let's see, a 630 splash from Sammy to Darby through a table on the outside, but is not enough to finish him. But Sammy and MJF, as Matty pointed out, pull an Eddie Guerrero. I love this. I literally earlier this week, I was thinking, why isn't everyone trying to do this? Because some of you saw my tweet last week where I was talking about Eddie Guerrero and how back in the day when you were just waiting on an Eddie Guerrero match week to week, it was always so much fun to see how he would cheat to win, how he would be able to finagle his way out of every problem. It was so much fun back in the day that you just cannot really explain. And now we got at least the closest thing to that with Sammy and MJF cheating week to week now, with them using the oldest trick in Eddie's book, hand a weapon to the opponent, lie down.
Sell like a bastard.
When's the last time a heel used an Eddie Guerrero cheat to win?
May have actually been Eddie Guerrero himself.
May have actually been, yeah.
Because since his passing, it's only been done by baby faces.
Because it's remembered fondly by a lot of wrestlers and fans, so it's more of a face thing, a face comedy thing. But here it was used effectively, and also Slick Rick is still waiting for House of Blackhausen.
One day.
Like Double J, he's coming.
God, Dave!
Did you just Dave Shintigercurl?
I told you to stop it, didn't I?
I think this might be a first.
I don't know why you Dave me. I just said that Jeff Jarrett was coming.
Stop now.
Stop! Shut him down, open up shop. Whoa. Anyways, after the match, Jungle Boy made the post-match save. Darby was not impressed. And then, of course, as Matty showed with the audio clip earlier, Tony Schiavone made a tag match for next week. Darby and Perry versus Max and Guevara. Darby and Perry win. They're in the four-way. And Max and Guevara win. It's a singles match.
Now, to be honest, it was not Tony Schiavone. It was Tony Khan who made the matchup. He just told Tony to, well, hey, Tony, want to fuck up MJF's night? And MJF went, yes, and no, not MJF, but when Tony Schiavone heard that, he went, yes, please.
Then we got Max and Sammy promo backstage where MJF said that the car was full. He couldn't fit Sammy in. Cue the cameraman zooming into every inch of the car showing it was empty.
And so ends the short love affair between Sammy Guevara and Max. I am sad.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah, it's bound to be short-lived anyways. Then we got an Adam Cole promo, and he was not a happy chappy here.
He was not, no boom, no Adam Cole, baby, just Jericho, get your ass out of here. And of course, Jericho, being the fucking troll that he is, go, no, I'm not going to go out, I'm not going to fight a man who didn't want to defend his wife. But obviously, conveniently ignoring the fact that he put Adam Cole in handcuffs, but that's a semantic detail.
So he sends the JAS goons to attack. Instead, OC and Bandito attempt to make the save, but they're outnumbered. Who would make the save? But to the sound of End of Heartache by Killswitch Engage, Roderick Strong!
This place was Armageddon. And there was a firefight!
Wrong song, Matty.
Boondock Saints.
That's his ROH theme. This is his PWG theme.
Yeah, he came down to help him, because you know why he helped him, right, guys?
Is it because he's an undisputably best friend?
Yeah, that's undisputed! Yeah.
I know. By the way, I know. You were thinking PWG. You were thinking PWG. I was thinking Ring of Honor. We were both correct, though. We're both correct, though.
Yeah, his ROH theme is much more like closer to death metal.
Yeah. I was just referencing his Ring of Honor theme. That's all it is.
I would like it if they use that sample for this song, though.
That'll be awesome.
Let's see here. So yeah, then we get QTV. By the way, if anyone's wondering how they were able to get Roderick Strong without anyone noticing, number one, they were in Roderick Strong's home state, so he could drive up there without anyone seeing him. Number two, he was released back in the autumn, but because it's an NXT release, they don't announce those.
They're rarely announced. Like, unless it's part of a big part of the thing, like a big bloodletting, it's usually ignored, and it usually goes under the radar.
And
which
secondly,
for Roderick is huge.
And secondly, his name was still on the website as an active wrestler as of the moment he was hitting the ring. Yes, he was still on WWE.com, active wrestler, on their website when he was on Dynamite.
Not anymore, he ain't, though.
I wonder who slipped up on that one.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
I don't think he knows how to use a website.
Don't give a fuck. Any opportunity to shit on Vince McMahon until he's actually actively gone from the company, I will take it.
Yeah, you know who I think who fucked it up? Shawn.
Oh, Shawn Michaels, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Shawn, what the hell? What? He just left. Why is he still on there? Why is he still on there? I don't know, Trips. I don't know, Hunter. I was on here trying to just get some.
Click.
I was just
click. You're pressing the same damn key, Sean. Click.
You sure?
Click.
I was just trying to check my email and play some Happy Birds.
Click.
Stop God damn it, John.
L.
Also,
God damn.
I agree with JC. I hope he does do better than that. Roddy does better than Bobby Fish.
Dude, at this point, I could be all elite and I'd do better than Bobby goddamn Fish.
Also, I like Mike Shell's comment. Gets right to the meat of the matter.
Yeah, I mean, Roddy's going to do better than Bobby. I mean, where's the lie? Crickets.
Also, Mike, don't encourage them, please.
So then we get a QTV promo, and Hobbs is not happy with QT Marshall.
No.
But
Got
QT
saddled up
vowed.
with a bunch of jobbers? No way, no.
Are you calling Harley Cameron a jobber?
Calling everybody in QTV's side a fucking jobber.
By the way, there's a spot I missed when Aaron Solo was getting powerbombed through that table a few weeks ago. That was absolutely brilliant. While he was getting powerbombed, he took the mouth spray and sprayed it into his mouth right before he fell.
Wow.
Nice.
Commitment.
Yeah, committed to the gimmick 100%. Goddamn, that's great. That's why Aaron Solo gets the big bucks. And that's why I hope he gets a better treatment soon. Because once he commits to something, he commits. Then we get to the TBS Championship. Taya Valkyrie versus Jade Cargill with Taya banned from using Road to Valhalla.
All right, so I'm going to hit timeout here. I know you're trying to stretch for the show, but if we don't have to spend time on everything, move on.
All right.
Just saying. I'm going to go straight to the finish and call bullshit, boys.
I'm fine with it because it looks like they're setting up for a rematch.
Still going to call bullshit. No, I do not accept that. TBS title is cold, and you're going to put it on pay-per-view where it's going to die another death? No. Fuck you. Fuck you, Tony Khan. Fuck you.
This feels like the first time they've actually put storyline and points to it for a while, though. And they
Still
have
no.
Taya,
Still
and
bullshit.
They have Taya now getting a little crazy, almost hitting the road to Valhalla on poor Aubrey Edwards.
There is something of a story here. I mean, the story is could Taya Valkyrie could have beaten Jade if she hit the road to Valhalla? Mm-hmm.
There's that, and I'm not going to deny that. I'm still going to call bullshit because no bullshit on that ending. Sorry.
At the very least, Taya was well protected in her loss.
Was she though?
Yes, because she couldn't hit her finisher, and the tights were pulled.
Plus, for the TBS title, despite how cold it is, as much as I want to see Taya Valkyrie win it, I wouldn't feel right with it just being her dropping the belt just on a random episode of Dynamite. Make it a big event like Battle for the Bells or a pay-per-view or something, but not a random episode.
Here's where I came in with this, and John and I had that debate. The TBS title is so fucking cold right now that it doesn't fucking matter.
Not arguing with it. I agree with you.
Pay-per-view would have been lost in the sand. Battle of the Belts, same fucking thing. TBS title is cold. Put it on anybody other than Jade Cargill. Should have done it. You should have done it with Athena. You should have done it with any other person. Fuck the 50. Straight up. And yes, I am that legitimately pissed about it. I am.
We'll move on for that. We have Baker and Hayter who are pissed. Baker's got herself a black eye, and Hayter's got her arm in a sling. And they are calling out Outcast for looks like a war.
Make it anarchy in the arena.
We're probably already getting that with the BCC versus Elite.
Either that or a huge, obviously they can't do blood and guts because of the cage match that's happening next week. But something tells me War Games, blood and guts, do that.
And speaking of blood and guts, looks like that might be split eventually as the Bullet Club Gold and their feud with Spears and Starks.
Should be pretty good. It's getting this guy some attention.
Oh, yes. And then we get the Butcher and the Blade with Kip Sabian taking on Kenny Omega and Konosuke Takeshita with Danielson on commentary. Gotta tell you, this is some good stuff here, especially Konosuke showing that he is main event material.
Delicious.
Easy to forget how big of a guy Konosuke is. He is deceptively tall.
He is a tall dude.
He doesn't carry himself like other big, tall wrestlers do, but once he's standing in the ring, especially, face to face with somebody like Danielson later on, you notice the height difference.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Takeshita got the win with the power drive knee onto the Butcher. Good old Butch. After the match, the BCC attack. Young Bucks make the save. Then Danielson manipulates Takeshita. He tries to make peace. And then BCC were like, no, we don't want peace. We want war. So the BCC attack Takeshita with Wheeler Yuta committing the old Yambag Yahtzee.
As Casual Geographics once said, the BCC don't want peace. They want problems.
And problems they have because they bloody Takeshita up good. And oh boy, Kenny Omega is Kenny Opista.
Livid Kenny O'Livid. Holy shit!
What, did Toronto win?
In overtime, 2-1 series winner.
Wait, Toronto
They
won
just scored in overtime.
When you say series winner,
As in, they were leading 3-2. It is now 4-2. They just won.
Is this for the Stanley Cup already?
No. This is the first round.
Okay, I was about to say.
But
at least
it's
when the
huge.
Stanley-
But why am I holy shitting? It's their first series win since 2004.
Has it really been that long?
It has been that long.
Jesus.
It has been that long.
I'm pretty sure even the Nashville Predators have gotten a series win since then.
Yeah.
Wow. I can see why Toronto is the butt of every joke in the NHL.
Oh, they have the longest cup drought in hockey.
When's the last time they won the cup?
60. It was in the 1960s.
Are you serious?
Fucking hells.
They are right now. They are living a professional sports curse.
Oh boy, they got the Bambino on them.
Mm-hmm. Or as I like to call it, the Harold Ballard curse.
Yeesh. Anyways, move on to a tag match that was not cursed on AEW Rampage. Got Bullet Club Gold, Jay and Juice taking on Spears and Starks. And this match was Donnybrook from the start.
Nice. It's always good to hear Donnybrook.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, superplex and diving splash combo from Starks and Spears to Juice for a 2 count. Nice spot there. And the match ended with a Blade Runner to Spears for the win. However, after the match, Starks and Starks and Juice started attacking each other post-match, so looks like they'll be facing each other later on. Then we got a backstage promo with the Hardys and Hook, and apparently Isaiah Cassidy is missing. Cue the television screen to show that the firm have abducted Isaiah Cassidy.
Bastards.
And Ethan Page says, "Oh no, we're no longer asking, we're demanding that the firm deletion match at the Hardy compound happens next week on Rampage."
Yeah, there was some confusion, but apparently it is next week.
Yep, next week on Rampage, which will be, I believe, 5:30 Eastern.
Yep.
Another early Rampage. And then Big Bill Morrissey chokeslams Isaiah Cassidy to the concrete floor.
Did somebody say something about Big Bill Morrissey?
I was talking about Big Bill Morrissey.
I know that guy. I got no joke. I just happen to know Big Bill Morrissey.
I can't win them all.
To Big Bill Morrissey.
Big Bill Morrissey. You were surprisingly unprepared for that one there, Shane.
Also, Stokely Hathaway says that during the firm deletion match, he is going to turn on every light in Matt Hardy's house to run up the electric bill.
First he goes after Maxwell, now he's going after their bills. Stokes is an evil bastard.
Stokely Hathaway is going to get murdered by Rebby Hardy. Just straight up.
Literally, because she's got a gun permit.
Yeah, as Stokely pointed out, I'm going to go after you. I'm not going to go after Rebby Hardy because she's a registered gun owner. Then we get Naturally Limitless. That's Keith Lee and Dustin Rhodes versus Charlie James and Brady Pierce. And I made a note here. Keith Lee is the Limitless Monk.
Great. Now Monk is now Mildred is gonna ask me, did someone say my name? No.
It's not my fault that Keith Lee's dressing like a monk.
Well, it works for him.
It does. The cloak looks nice.
It does, yeah.
Maybe you can get some necromancy. Anyways, this match was, as predictable, a squash.
Well, considering this has been hinted to be Dustin's final year in the business, I expect to see him do more tag team matches.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's amazing he's lasted this long. Like, holy hell.
It's impressive, and one would assume, hey, you guys going for some tag team gold, by the way? Starting to feel like it.
Anyways, Mogul Embassy appear post-match, including Prince Nana wearing the balaclava drip.
Okay, Shin, I can't possibly be Drip. What the fuck is he wearing? TJ Omega said it best. He looks like he was wearing a dead Muppet.
Do you have a picture of it?
Let me see if I can find one real quick. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Sure.
It's like we're reviewing footage from like we're reps reviewing footage from a football game.
I was like, I'll admit I am white as hell, and I do not know anything about black fashion, so this is out of my purview. But that can't possibly be good looking.
We're waiting for TWK to bring up
the footage, or at least a picture of it. You have to adjust the search parameters real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, we're waiting for TWK with the footage to see what the drip call is. Shintigercurl will be making the announcement. He would then meet up with the King of Black People, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
And also, it seems that yes, here he comes. He's bringing out the Pitmaster General himself, Ice-T, to
Oh, so this is some serious shit. Okay, good. I didn't expect this to be this serious. By the way, like I'm just forwarding an inquiry is all it is.
When it comes to drip, we need all hands on deck for this one.
Fair, absolutely fair.
Gotta get all hands. Gotta make sure the drip call is appropriate.
Turned out to be a bit more difficult. I'm going to need about another minute or two.
Take your time. And someone say that CM Punk is going to be at Impact tapings.
He was behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure he was saying hi to a couple of buddies.
Well, just so long as he doesn't mess with Goodfellas ref.
You know what? Yeah, let's not say we did.
Yeah,
I think it's not the best picture, but I think a screenshot is more warranted here. I found it on YouTube. I found a thing on YouTube.
Oh, what's Fez had got for us?
Now Fez is typing something. I'm gonna post this right here. Not perfect. There we go. Now this is him without the mouth part off, or with the mouth part off.
Look, that is drip. That was 100%.
Okay.
Fucking kidding me? He looks like he killed the animal, and wore his fur.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Shin is conferring with Morgan Freeman and Ice-T. They are conferring with each other, and
yeah. While you do that, let's show the evidence to the audience here at least.
We're still waiting on the judgment from the from the delegation representing black people. And here comes Shin. He's got the mic. Okay, let's hear the word. After careful consideration with Morgan Freeman and Ice-T, it is our judgment that Prince Nana's outfit is indeed drip.
Thank you.
Drip is confirmed. First down.
How can you know? Like, you're just way out of the game, Matty.
Dude, I'm white.
I'm
seriously.
Polish. I'm Polish.
That's Riz right there. That we call that Riz these days. It's that South African Riz.
Obviously, I am out of my purview. Fair enough, but
you're out of your element, Donnie.
I am out of my element, but I'm sorry, that can't possibly be drip. He looks like shit.
Well, to you, but especially when
he does not look like a presentable son of a bitch.
That is drip.
Like when he has the mouthpiece up, it's like, oh yeah, that looks kind of cool.
Especially I'm going insane.
No, you're just not.
I am going fucking crazy.
Clearly.
That can't possibly fucking be presentable or good looking.
Mike Shaw says, I still say that drip is so drippy, it's soggy.
You gotta, Matty, you gotta, as a reminder, the late great Proof from D12 used to go into packed clubs in Batman pajamas. And he pulled bitches like nobody's business.
It's not about whether or not it looks good. It's about how you present it and if you can pull it off. And Swerve can pull off damn near anything. He's got the charisma. See, me, I couldn't pull off that look. I'd look ridiculous. But Swerve, he can. Prince Nana, he can. They have the charisma to do it.
Yeah.
Also,
I can't.
By the way, Jim Ross, I have written here, Jim Ross is not impressed with Mogul Embassy's drip.
To be fair, they're heels, and Jim Ross has to be a babyface. So I'm not gonna go for what he's. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot barge pole.
Then we get a Sammy promo where he's gonna start talking, but then Ty Mello, his wife, interrupts, and she talks some sense into Sammy, telling him that, hey, look at your shirt. Would that kid lay down for a world title match? You've been dreaming to be a world champion since you were a kid. And you don't even need the money. What are you doing? Like, she really talks some sense into him.
And one more thing, Sammy. I am not sleeping on the floor again, so you and Max can have the big bed. I am your wife, damn it.
Yeah, that. By the way, that look at the end of that segment, that is the look of someone who is telling his husband or her husband, couch.
It's more of, do the right thing, you dumb son of a bitch.
No, that's the look of, you're sleeping on the couch.
No, she knows how to hurt Sammy. She knows the perfect way to hurt him. Sammy, if you lay down for Max, I'm going to have to punish you. And what you're going to do? You're going to make me sleep on the couch? No. I'm going to replace all of your Dragon Ball Z DVDs with Dragon Ball GT DVDs.
Oh.
No!
That is a fate worse than death.
Will it be sub? No, dub.
No!
So moving on from that, we get NFJ versus Ashley Demoise.
Nice sounding name.
Yes, she's appeared on AEW Dark a few times. Again, as pendulum kick, rope hung drop combo from Anna Jay, as well as a bow and arrow with a post submission from Anna. And the match ends with a neckbreaker Queen Slayer combo for the win. However, Anna didn't have much time to celebrate as lights out and then Julia Hart attacks. However, Anna eventually gets the upper hand and does the old bow and arrow with the post to Julia Hart before the refs break it up. So this feud is far from over, and I do like how we have a mid-card women's feud happening right here that's non-title.
Yeah, and do you think they hate each other? I don't think they hate each other. Do you think they hate each other there, Tina?
No, that's nonsense.
I think that boner arrow has had some respect on that.
Yeah.
Then we get an Outcast promo. They're wearing a t-shirt with Britt's black eye on it. And they announce that on Dynamite, it's going to be Saraya versus Willow Nightingale.
Should be good.
Then we get the Acclaim versus Ryzen, Cameron Stewart, and some guy.
Squash.
Is that his name? Is that his name?
No,
we didn't get a chance.
No, they only announced two of them, Ryzen and Cameron Stewart. And Ryzen is one of Matt Hardy's old buddies.
I'm still waiting for the day when a wrestler goes by the name of some guy.
One day. Anyways, the match was basically a famous master from Daddy Ass, the Arrival, mic drop, win.
Nice.
Then we can announce the first of matches on Wednesday. Mox versus Omega Steel Cage in Detroit.
That's going to be some brutal gargling of piss in that match.
Well, Mox will be gargling piss.
I hate it here. That's an MJF promo.
Shin, is that an MJF promo or a Mox promo?
It was an MJF promo making fun of Jon Moxley from last fucking year. Can we stop it? I'm all for running gags, but that's a stupid fucking running gag. Get out of context, it's bad.
So, Shin, was that gargling piss? Was that John
No,
Moxley?
we're stopping it now. It's a shitty MJF promo. Moving on.
Oh, you said MJF's shitty at promos now?
Cut off the fucking show.
Nevertheless, also on the show, we're getting Orange Cassidy, Adam Cole, Bandito, and Roderick Strong versus the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Nice. One half of Undisputed Era.
Well, yeah, one half, not three quarters. And yeah, good luck getting the entire group back together because Bobby Fish fucked it up.
Possibly. Then we also have Starks versus Juice 101 for real this time. And we're also going to get a Trey de Mayo Trios Battle Royal.
Ooh, Battle Royale.
And now, I think there's been enough talk. It's time for the main event. Jay Lethal versus Cash Money Wheeler, a.k.a. FTR Hair.
That's true, yeah.
With Mark Briscoe as the special enforcer to make sure there's no shenanigans. Early on in the match, Lethal did a really nice backflip cartwheel over Cash.
Nice.
At one point, Sanjay Dutt tried to interfere, but Mark Briscoe put an immediate stop to that. Unfortunately, shenanigans did occur. Let's see.
Shenanigans did occur. Something happened. Sanjay Dutt did his thing, and Jay Lethal won.
That he did. So, Triple J are now 2-0 over FTR. So I smell a tag team title match at Double or Nothing.
Player.
Player.
Jeff Jarrett on pay-per-view in 2023.
Hey, if he's good enough to work.
And right now, technically, he is.
And that's all I got.
By the way, JC, I'm not talking about Kyle O'Reilly. I'm only talking about Bobby Fish. Kyle will be back. I'm just talking, by the way, not Revolution 2023. Oh, no, he did wrestle in Revolution 2023. You're right, Guts.
Well, back-to-back pay-per-views for Double J.
Still, Jeff Jarrett in pay-per-views in 2023. Just saying. But yeah, Kyle's injured with a bad neck. So that's going on right now. We're talking about Bobby Fish fucking up.
Yeah, he really did fuck up. I mean, where's the lie?
Cricket. Perfect. Perfect utilization of that new soundboard thing Discord has.
Yeah, I was hoping it had the cricket sound effect.
And I am allowed to add stuff on this server. Perfect. All right.
So, anyone else got anything?
I got shit.
Mr. Matty?
Let's do winners and losers.
Okay. D-Cell Battery Award. Not much to do, so I'm just going to give this one to old William Kennedy Goldberg.
Oh, what do you do now? What do we do now?
Goldberg said that he wants to have a proper farewell tour around the country on the indies because he felt like his character truly deserves a proper send-off after his career. Despite the fact that pretty much the WWE rolled out the red carpet and had him bury a bunch of young up-and-coming talent, it's still not enough for Goldberg. He wants people to continually kiss his ass. And you know the sad part about it is he might show up at Wembley for AEW. You know, if he's up for grabs, you know Tony might go for him just to say, hey, we got Bill Goldberg. And if it's just a one-off thing, decent about it if it's just a one-off thing. But Goldberg adds nothing to the AEW roster. He is so much of a mark for himself. He can't possibly be somebody to, to mentor somebody. Who the fuck is he gonna mentor anyway? He only had 2 moves. Well, technically 3, but he had to remove one because it ended Bret Hart's career.
Let's see. Currently, he has military press, spear, jackhammer,
And a stupid kick. But yeah, AEW doesn't need you have no presence on the indie scene, Bill. We don't want you. Your career's dead. You fixed it yourself when you went in the business for yourself and screwed over Bray Wyatt. So no, I have no respect for you. Fuck you. Other losers, my losers generally, will be Vince McMahon because of the whole, racism. And Chavo Guerrero.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put him on the list. He tried to quote unquote work heel Monday night.
Not just Monday night, but his whole talking about how he's sick and tired of people leeching off the Guerrero name. Dude, people are, and mostly this comes up with Mercedes Moné when she came out dressed as Tiger Mask, and I'm like,
yeah, she came out dressed as Black Tiger. Excellent attire.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, these people are not leeching off Eddie Guerrero's name. Least of all, Rey Mysterio. He was just paying tribute to his friend. This is all that people are doing.
He's been doing it since he passed away in 2005.
Let people pay tribute to Eddie however they want. You don't see people going out there calling themselves Latino Heat or Caucasian Heat or Negro Heat. It's just people paying homage to one of the greatest wrestlers who ever lived, who was taken far too soon from us. And for him, for Chavo of all people to sit there and try to gatekeep the name and say that he's sick and tired, like, Chavo, is this the only way you can stay relevant these days? Because no one knows you're not wrestling or anything. You're not doing much of anything. You got kicked out of AEW. What are you doing? So this is the only way you can stay relevant by trying to gatekeep who is not allowed to pay tribute to Eddie Guerrero. Seriously, dude, what the fuck? This is the reason why you're not working.
Yeah, just to point out, Bandito paid tribute to Eddie Guerrero this Wednesday on Dynamite using the Frog Splash.
Mm-hmm. And of course, MJF and Sammy paying tribute to Eddie with the Eddie spot.
Yep, like his fingerprints are all over the wrestling world. It's impossible not to pay tribute to him, really.
And which would you prefer, Chavo? Would you rather people not know who Eddie Guerrero is? Would you rather people not pay tribute or say how much of an influence he was on their careers? Would you want that for your uncle to fade away into wrestling obscurity? No. So all I gotta say is, Chavo, have a cerveza and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Believe our buddy, can we call him our buddy? Chisel Adonis?
Not yet, I don't think. One day, maybe.
Let him come back on the show, and then we can call him our buddy.
All right. Hey, Chavo Guerrero.
Put your motherfucking head back down, dummy!
Thank you, Chiz.
Loser is just the racist writer from WWE, all the racism from WWE over the however long it's been.
Too fucking long, if you ask me, but, This
lawsuit really is a long time coming, consider everything we've seen on TV. Like, I can only imagine what happens backstage if what we see makes it onto TV. Jesus Christ. Because imagine the stuff that doesn't make it to TV. All those ideas that actually get rejected. Ugh.
Fire Vince McMahon.
Yeah, that's one thing we can all be in agreement on.
Let's rip the Band-Aid off. I'm putting down the TBS title match as an entire loser. No. Take the belt as soon as possible. That was not as soon as possible. Fuck you. That's bullshit. The idea of the new World Heavyweight Championship, though, it is a nice looking belt, and you know what? Let's put it around the waist of someone worthy like a Seth Rollins, and then we'll talk. And, of course, WWE for the lawsuits. Plural.
I have no doubt that, it's been like ever since last year, the floodgates have opened, and the best way to solve it, fire Vince McMahon, as you pointed out.
Yeah, Mike Shell, Mike in the chat. I would say acquaintance. Yeah, acquaintance could work.
Yeah, we could go acquaintance.
At this one, yeah.
Yeah. And JC, it's a new belt. It's not broken. So treating it as an afterthought ain't going to help it. Let's do winners.
All right. Shin, who do you got?
Winners is very, very simple, of course. AEW for still putting on some banger programming. The TBS title aside, a lot of good storylines coming in there. Impact for landing Trinity Fatu.
Yeah.
Probably one of the biggest gets of the year. Trinity Fatu, in case you didn't know, has made the jump. She is now will be making her debut this weekend for Impact Wrestling, and good for her because, as we said on Rift Downs, Impact has bar none one of, if not the best women's division in the entire world.
You're only bolstering it with Trinity.
Yeah, and last night she made her debut promo, and tonight she's making her debut match.
Yep.
And I actually have one person I follow on Twitter is actually there taking some recorded videos of it, and the crowd definitely popped for her entrance.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Impact is just winning all the time. And even JD, as much as he shits on Impact, said that this was the best move for Trinity because even he agrees Impact's women's division is top tier. So that goes.
People are sleeping on Impact still, and it's a fucking shame.
Yeah.
Good news, though. I saw a lot of people on Twitter going, "Oh, Trinity's there? Well, I'm going to have to start watching now."
That's good.
If they can get it.
Now, if they can move out of Access and get a real television channel, that would help them tremendously. Or you know what? What the fuck happened to the Twitch deal?
Mm-hmm.
I think it ran out.
That's the main complaint with a lot of people these days about Impact. They just can't watch it because they don't have Access TV.
I think, doesn't Access own Impact or something?
I believe it's Anthem Sports and Entertainment. That's the parent company. I can't tell you for certain. I do not know.
Not because if Anthem also owns that television channel, that would explain a lot.
That would.
And my last one's, of course, two posthumous winners going for two depths that we had this week in the world of entertainment. First one being an icon of African-American actors, none other than Mr. Harry Belafonte. I mentioned him briefly when I did my biographics on Sidney Poitier. He was a contemporary of his.
Yeah, Harry Belafonte, also amazing musician and activist.
And one good-looking sumbitch.
And he also apparently had a heavy hand in writing the episode of The Muppets he was on.
And a good-looking son of a bitch.
Yeah, not a bad-looking dude.
And a good-looking son of a bitch.
T-Dub, you're not topping it. You're not topping it.
And, of course, second would be none other than the king of trash TV, the man who everyone loves to chant his name when shit goes down.
Jerry! Jerry! Jerry!
Yeah, now he's hosting some stuff in heaven.
See, God said, "Oh God, I need someone." You can get Jerry Springer, really? Okay.
Oh, and one final winner goes out to that episode of Picard. The entire cast sans Will Wheaton reuniting aboard the Enterprise D. That's how you do nostalgia, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it right. It was, and I'm so glad that they're all of them are just still alive and still healthy enough to still do these roles. And for an old Trekkie like me who grew up with TNG, it was great to see everyone on the bridge of the Enterprise D again.
Just a shame that so many of the original crew have passed away.
Yeah, I think only Shatner, Takei, and Walter Koenig are still alive. Everyone else is gone.
God damn.
Yeah, but those are my winners.
All right, before I let you go, B Moni the Prince on Twitch, I think, where he plays God and having all that stuff. Some of the characters in this clip are Gen X, millennials, all that stuff. I'm just going to...
Jerry Springer died. Who's Jerry Springer? A legend. Look, he hosted a very thought-provoking show? This is wildly inappropriate. It's a family show. In what way? It broke up families. Your parents let you watch this? I think my parents were on it. This show is disgusting. Oh, so I grew up on it. That explains a lot. So what, now you're gonna cancel Jerry Springer? I think God just did that. Oh, boy. No. Jerry's still got it. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Jerry Springer.
By the way, Alex Abrahantes was once on an episode of Jerry Springer.
Yeah, he was. So was Justin Roberts.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Pre-WWE Justin Roberts, we should say.
Also, I believe both these happened a long time ago. And how old do you think Alex Abrahantes is?
Probably in his 40s.
Correct.
Sounds about right.
That was my guess, too.
By the way, there's another one. No.
What did you do? You took Jerry Springer! What was Jerry's final thought? Probably that this decade sucks. Ooh, I thought you were mad about Harry Belafonte. Harry and Jerry? I believe it's Tom and Jerry. Jesus. So, there's a pretty wild crowd at the gates right now. Oh, my. Oh, a conga line. And stripper pole. I need a vacation.
Dale!
Moving on, let's do more losers, T-Dub.
Well, winners, you mean?
Oh no, more winners, yeah.
My winners this week go out to the wide world of women's wrestling. It is alive and well. Whether it's Impact, Stardom, Tokyo Joshi Pro, anywhere you look, it seems to be starting to thrive.
All except WWE. Ironically enough.
Yeah, despite having all the money to make it thrive, as well as 3 hours on Monday. 3.
Fire Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
By the way, Slick, Brian Muller, a.k.a. B Money the Prince, on TikTok. Those 2 clips I just played.
Nice.
Oh, I've never, according to Guts, a guy by the name of Don Luce passed away, and I've honestly never heard of him, unfortunately.
All right, that sucks.
Me neither, but...
yeah, rest in peace to him. If he really was a really good wrestling historian, that is really tragic. So apologies for not bringing him up. I'm unfamiliar with him. He says a deep investigator type. Wow, that's... really sucks to lose someone like that, then. The hell was
Don't
that?
mind me. That was me opening my soda stream bottle to pour myself a little bit of the Pepsi.
I thought you had a pet cobra.
That's how it sounded. Folks, fuck being professional. I'm not. Until you pay me, I ain't no pro. Moving on.
That's all I got.
All right, for me, winners. Roderick Strong. Nice. AEW TBS title match, notwithstanding, was still fun. And MJF's pickles. They sold out. Just like the ice cream bars and the muffins.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many MJF fangirls are on Twitter. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. And that's not even counting Platinum Max Caster.
And that's it. We're done.
Yep.
Sorry, can you tell I don't want to do this show anymore? Not in that way. It's just one of those like I want to take a break. Anyway,
don't worry, you'll get a break during Forbidden Door.
Very true. Very true.
Be sure to rest up. Be sure to rest up before that, because you'll be screaming your head off during the whole show, I'm sure.
Oh, buddy, I got a plan. I got an itinerary planned. If I get my fucking job back, like I should have had a month ago. Fucking middleman motherfuckers. Anyway, no, not you guys. The people in the middle of us and never mind. If I have the plan is leave Friday night from work. My building is literally next to the Via Rail station, like the train station. Via Rail being the Amtrak of Canada, essentially. And take the train down, or go to the airport, blow a little bit more money to get there early or earlier. And then the Saturday Blue Jays game. I've never been to a Major League Baseball game, so I'm going to do that. Rest, yes. Not for the wicked, though. But I'm definitely, that's Saturday. Sunday is going to be the big thing. And then Monday is, I'm going to sleep in because I'll be too tired to travel by then. All that good shit. You guys are waiting for me to plug.
Nope, all I gotta say is that sounds like a fun weekend for you, man.
Very fun.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
The thing is that it's relatively close to you. You don't even have to fly out.
Well, I don't have to, but in order to get to the hotel on time, I might need to fly. And personally, I don't feel like taking the 5-hour train.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm definitely taking the 5-hour train back, though. It's going to be a chill Tuesday, but, you know.
Yeah, it probably won't be too much traffic on there.
There you go. Plug away, boys. Plug away.
Yeah, and finally, I finally got something decent to plug. In case any of you know, Devil was in the chat, so he would know. I've got back into streaming again. I streamed me some Vampire Survivors. Very fun, very addictive game, and very, very cheap. For the PC, you can get it on Steam for about $5. The DLC that just dropped like last week cost like $2. So if you got $7 lying around, you could get the whole game. Or if you don't have a Steam, you can just open up your phone and download it there, because they have a mobile version for the low price of $0. That's right, it is completely free and it is the exact same game. So there you have no reason not to try it out for yourself. But yeah, I was streaming on my YouTube channel, Max the Corn on YouTube. Follow me there. Also, this week I've been very up on my writing. I have written, let's see, wow, 35,000 words in a week. Damn, I was busy this week. Yeah, but I got back to my writing, been posting on Wattpad, and currently in the process of re-editing and restructuring my novel for the second edition, which will hopefully come out by the late May if I stick to my schedule. Same price it always was, $9.99. You have a new cover. It will have character portraits for various characters, new scenes added, and a few author's notes for stuff that I couldn't do years ago. Also, if you want to help support me, help me get some stuff going, because I'm not getting paid for a good long while, paypal.com/Shintigercurl or Cash App's $Shintigercurl. Damn, that was a lot to plug.
It's good to see you active again, man.
Yeah.
It's good to be active.
Ooh, you know what this means? Now that you're streaming, maybe you can do that Smash Bros. Tournament again.
I could, but unfortunately I don't. It will only work because I had enough people to ask. But unfortunately, most of the people that were in that tournament are on Twitter, or I'm just not friends with because I don't have social media anymore.
Right. Social media is a bitch. It kept screwing you over. It keeps deleting your accounts.
I don't know why.
Facebook is racist, Twitter is racist, and run by someone who allegedly is racist, so...
Well, Elon Musk did come from a business of blood diamonds from his family.
I did not know that.
Yeah, from apartheid South Africa, I believe.
Yep. Moving on.
Anyways, for me, got my Let's Play channel going. There's a link in the YouTube chat right there for y'all. Click that link, go and watch my Let's Play. So far, somehow, Part 2 of my Super Mario 64 Let's Play has more views than Part 1. Part 1 has 179, Part 2 has 214.
The algorithm likes you.
Apparently likes the Mario Let's Play, so yeah, that's going well at least. Getting more views. Like, it's amazing. I put weeks of effort into some of the videos on my main channel.
You sure the YouTube link's in there? I don't see it.
I literally just posted it.
I don't see it.
That's strange. Okay, everyone in the chat, do you see the link? Do you see it? I could have sworn I just posted it. Let me know. Answer the question, please.
The link in the chat, do you see?
Shin, do you see it?
No link.
Oh, damn.
I do not see.
Oh, goddamn. Let me try that again.
This is TWK messing up his link. Do you see?
I'm posting it again.
Nope, no, nothing. Did you get a message saying that you're allowed or not?
No, I just literally just copy and pasted and I hit.
No link.
That's so weird.
This is TWK getting screwed over. Do you see?
What the hell is going on?
This is TWK confused. Do you see? Red Dragon, go watch it.
Put it in here. I'll copy paste it. Put it in the Discord.
Well, I'm just gonna write the username.
No. Put the link in the Discord fucking now. I'm gonna try it myself.
All right.
All right, let's try this. Copy paste. There you go.
Yep, there we go. There's the thing. Now it works for you.
I don't see you as a participant. That is very weird. You should be in the. Obviously, you're in the chat.
Yeah, I can see everything. I see Matty's link. There be a link. I see Guts. That's so weird.
Type something in there. Let me see if I can make you a mod. We're on the fly here, folks. Obviously.
We'll do it live.
Fuck it.
Did you see that?
I do see that. That's good news. All right. Now, will you allow me to make mods, for God's sakes? There we go.
Live TV.
I gotta go
is
into
awesome.
Creator Studio to do that. Fuck you, YouTube.
Something for next time.
Something for right fucking now, if you ask me.
As Randy Orton would always love to say, live TV is awesome.
Yeah. Of course, if you want early video from TWK, patreon.com/TWK reviews. My PayPal tip jar, paypal.me/MattyJ316, paypal.com/Shintigercurl for Shintigercurl. And that'll be it. That's it for us, folks.
Yep.
I'm gonna fuck around here a little bit, see if I could get. Let's see, TBK reviews. Let's see.
Scribbly dibbly dibbly doo. Matty's doing his admin thing. I'm gonna sing this song to fill the time.
There we go. I think that should allow you. All right, settings save. That should allow you as a mod next time. Good. Okay.
Hooray!
Enough of that shit. This show's way too long for us. The little shit that happened is way too fucking long. I'm just gonna say thank you so much for tuning in. The t-shirts. We still got a Discord for RVT. Easy and I are on hiatus for now. We'll be back with something soon. We will let you know when. It'll probably be about a month and a half tops. Until then, thank you very much for tuning in on behalf of Shintigercurl.
Undisputed. Yeah.
And of course, TWK.
Pierce.
All right. I'm putting a moratorium on that fucking joke. I'm done.
I had to get one more out there. Just one more.
My name's Matty. I remind you, help professional wrestling supports your independent promotion as soon as possible. Have a good one. Have a safe one. We'll talk to you soon enough. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Bye.
You're kind of like, and I mean this as a compliment.
Yeah.
You're like if Larry the Cable Guy drank pre-workout instead of beer.
Yeah, or antifreeze.
So much better. You understand yourself far better than I could.